Whatever you give it Tomb Raider Anniversary. Bonus! First, well, gotta go through here anyway, but art gallery, something I wanted to show. Let's start with Peru. There's the entrance. You can see the differences. Which technically, you want to be technical, this is kind of my first seeing of the original game. In which case I thought, man, that waterfall looks so much cooler in the remake. Yeah, look how much different that room is. Greece, you're really gonna see it. Look, look! I gotta use that, whatever. That room's different, it's a lot bigger. And that room, look at the difference! I would take the one on the left any time of day. I would take the one on the right. And I prefer the anniversary version of the cistern. That's headache. Hell, you don't even have to fight the centaurs in the original. That room's easier in the original. I swear the Uzis are floating above in the island. I swear! It bugs me to no end. I think the pillar jumps are a lot easier than the niche jumps. Look, see, you can't imagine those textures in HD. It's, ugh. I don't want to know. Get blurb. Now, this is a special level. Developer style. Now, this is like a beta level.
Hi, my name is Andy Wood, and I'm the art director on Tomb Raider Anniversary. Welcome to the Style Units. The Style Units are 4 sectors each corresponding to a quarter of Tomb Raider anniversary. We have a unit for Peru, one for Greece, one for Egypt, and the final one for Lost City. Each one of these areas was kind of a practice area for the art team, something that we used in pre-production where we could practice our art style, try and establish what kind of reference material and architecture we wanted to use, and to really nail down the look of the game before we moved into full production.
Yes, thou let them speak. I'm not going through the whole game again through the director commentaries. Just throwing that out there. I would be dumb. Nothing in the water. But look at this. It's practice. Grease. There's fucking whistling Nixie here. Alright, sometimes I hate you. Sorry you had more control in the original. I don't know. From Greece to Egypt. I don't know what more they could have done with Greece there. Yeah, very Egyptian. In all fairness, it's hard to make an Egyptian level and it not be like ruins or something like that, or pyramid. What else would you do? Don't worry, no crocodiles. Crocodiles. Oh, right. Now in the options menu, there's a cheat menu. I guess that doesn't work in this one. It does if I do it right. Now she's wearing sunglasses. And now I have infinite oxygen. I think it's rather useful. And the infinite health, that's one of the cheats. You might think, okay, this looks very similar to the final level. It is, it does. Oh, that was weird. Back to beginning. That's all. Neat little bonus thing they added if you got all the relics. Run around, play around in a little test room. I still don't have that. Motherfucker. But yeah, if you remember the crystals from the original, playing with developer commentary on adds these nodes to the level exactly where the save crystals would be. I kind of want to show that off. Just a little. Obviously, there's some not where a save crystal would be, obviously. And for the PC players that have no idea what I'm talking about, but might have an idea from Tomb Raider 3, because that's how you healed. On the console versions of 1 and 3. 1, I think, being a little harder about it, because you couldn't just take the crystals anywhere and then save when you wanted. As long as you had a crystal. You had to save right there and then when you picked up the crystal. 3 was a little more lenient with it. You still had limited saves, but you could save whenever, as long as you had a crystal. Or wherever, I mean, as long as you had a crystal. That's somewhat brought back in the remasters. In New Game Plus. I think that's a neat little touch. I know not every level is exactly like the original, but it's put approximately where it would have been. Well, nothing more to do in this level. What happened to this crystal dynamic? I want this crystal dynamics back. Like, the LAU trilogy wasn't terrible. It was alright. But the Survivor trilogy just sucks. What happened, Crystal? And not the relics. But, well, you heard the music already. Yes, each one has one. I thought that said Mammy. I read that as Mammy. Yeah, that's Tomb Raider Anniversary. That was my first dive into the original game. When I was younger. And those screenshots were my only look into what it was, until I looked up on Let's Play. Because at the time, I wasn't really into Tomb Raider that much. I only on the second one, and I rarely played it, because I didn't have a memory card. Well, not a working one anyway. And when I did play it, I would play the Croft Manor. Roam around there. Maybe see how far I could get in the first level. That kind of grew. I got a legend and enjoyed that anniversary. Eventually Underworld. And when I finally got a memory card, I actively started playing Tomb Raider 2 more. And then eventually bought the games. Thank God for the remasters. I thought that'd be after Tomb Raider 2013 on the PS4 that I would do that. Because it suddenly occurred to me, why haven't I bought a frickin' memory card? I don't know. Well, anyway, till whatever I do next, which is gonna be, I think, Case 2 of Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, followed by Tomb Raider 6. Till then, everybody, wiki, goodbye.